Gotham Knights is really good. I don't know much about Batman lore. I know who Dick Grayson is. I know who Nightwing is. I know about Jason Todd from watching Under the Red Hood. I know about Batgirl from the Batman TV series. And I know Tim Drake's the third one. But anyways, so this game, guys, it's not canon to the Arkham series. But it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't follow that continuity. You could call it a multiverse or whatever. But I gotta say, I'm hooked. Like, the FPS, bro, you don't even notice that. Like, maybe you do. I didn't really. Like, I'm about 12 hours into the game. I fought Clayface in a boss fight. I fought Mr. Freeze in a boss fight. I fought Harley Quinn in a boss fight. And all the fights, bro, are impressive. Like, I mean, you want to talk about simplistic and repetitive. We still play Spider-Man, and you know that it's the same mission, same repeat, rinse, wash, and repeat. Assassin's Creed. What's the other game I really love? The one with the samurai dude. Whatever. Like, you know that they can only make so many missions, so many different varieties. But I do got to give them, for giving you, like, minions to fight, there's a variety of types. There's the mobsters, and then there's the regulators, and then there's the freaks. And, like, each different faction of minions and villains, like, they have their own power set. Like, there's at one point where I think they're the regulators. They get like this person with tech, and like their tech will follow you, and like they just control them. They aim and shoot. Then you've got a fist guy with ice powers. You got a big woman who's basically the penguin version with like an umbrella knife. You've got the freaks got this big shield guy. Like, and some of them use flamethrowers. Some of them use ice power. Some of them have electricity. Like, it's enough of a variety to like draw you in and keep you interested doing these missions. I started out with Robin, but apparently when you go to the Belfry, you can just switch out at any moment, at any time point of the game, to any one of the Gotham Knights. I don't know if you start over. I know with like Robin, I'm slowly progressing, getting his stuff unlocked. So I'm imagining if you're going to play a different character, you probably start over from scratch. But that gives it the ability to replay through, or just go do some old missions but with a new character, or easier missions with like a different Gotham Knight you haven't used before. I think all the hate it's getting online is ridiculous. Like, honestly, I played the game. I haven't done multiplayer, but I will say it's glitched one time with like 2 Alfreds on screen. But other than that, it's fine. I think the story is fun. Like I said, I'm doing the side missions along with the story. So, like I said, Mr. Freeze is a side quest. Harley Quinn's a side quest. Clayface is a side quest. But, like, each one of their environments is unique, too. Like, when you fight Freeze, you're climbing up this building covered in ice. And when you're fighting Clayface, you're down in the sewers and everything's covered in blood. And when you're fighting Harley Quinn, you're in a hospital with a bunch of freaks running around. And, like, and they actually made Harley, like, an intimidating villain. Like, you would think, like, oh, she needs the Joker to be a villain. Like, I thought I would just go to her and knock her out. Like, it'd be like a one-hit, like, joke fight. No, she's a pretty good fight. What else is my thoughts? I gotta say, like, exploring the city-wise, let's talk about getting around. Traversal, the Bat Cycle is way better than Batmobile. Like, you don't, like, the Batmobile, as far as I remember Arkham Knight, you did it mostly for, like, doing missions. The Bat Cycle, you can summon anytime you want. You can drive it around. The Traversal is really good. I enjoy just riding around on that bike. I haven't got a glider yet. I don't know if that's going to be a part of this game. I know, like, you get sort of like a glider when you want to, like, fast travel. But, like, there's not, like, a glider to just, like, jump building to building. You have like Batman's like sling thing, whatever that's called. What else? Other random things. So one other thing I love about it is that it's like Spider-Man, where like people exist in this city, and what I mean by that is like they're not just there, but they're doing things. Like one point, I just randomly stopped on a bridge, and there was like EMT, with the ambulance, and they were helping. They had someone on a stretcher and they were talking to him. Another part, I was just flying to the city, and I landed on a rooftop, and there were like 3 people watching TV on the roof. Like, I was just like, this is cool. This makes it feel lived in. There's cars driving on the road. There's citizens that are just taught to you when you're like running around or walking around. The GCPD is out and about. Like, they don't like you, so you can't talk to them and interact with them, but like they're there. I have to say, like, my impression of this game is really good. I recommend it. If you're interested in playing it, I say it's worth buying. $70 is expensive, But I mean, every game nowadays is like 60 or more, so this isn't too much of a scratch. But yeah, dude, for $70, I think it's really good. I think all the hate was about the FPS, which, I mean, we hadn't even played the game when it came out, and people were just hating on it. But like officially playing it, Gotham Knights is actually really good.